Boss, welcome back to the Boss Station, Boss FM 95.5. Abuja, the station with the news and it's a teammate. Alright, boss, just like I told you before, that this time is time for After Hours. And After Hours, I told you, comes away every weekdays starting from 7 p.m. To 55 minutes gone past 8 on the PM side, and then I'll call it a close. Alright, so boss, I have to say welcome once more. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to Boss FM 95.5 Abuja, the station with the news and entertainment. Alright, so boss, I'm starting with the story over the day. Alright, so boss, all you need to do is to call us up and then you give your advice to the story this evening. Alright, and the numbers for it to call in will be 0902922944, 0802 0807 All right, I'll take that numbers again. 0807 or 0902922944. All right, yes, quickly I have to read out the story for you this evening. All right, and this story is coming from the boss man where I'm saying it. And yes, the story goes this way. It says, "Good evening, boss. Good evening back to you." He says, "Please, I seriously need advice because this has been bothering me ever since the woman I paid her bride price came up just some days ago, saying that after marriage that she will not be attending same church with me, but has." And with surprise, I thought she was joking, not until I called her yesterday to confirm, and also today too, to confirm if she was serious about her statement. And she further said if I will not allow her attend her own church that she has been attending, that then the marriage will not work. When we were dating, she never brought up this discussion, and not until after I paid her bride price. Now left with a white wedding, right, which we are planning to wed this year. Please, I need advice because I want her to be attending same church with me as husband and wife after the wedding. Because, boss, what should I do now? All right, so, boss, this one is coming from the boss man this evening. Yes, you've listened to the story this evening quickly. It says that it's concerning religion. Is concerning where they have to go for worship. All right, irrespective of, yes, we are serving one God, and now religion or per se doctrines or denomination, yes, church is now the problem here. All right, the boss man is saying that yes, ever since they've been dating, and she has never brought up the issue or the discussion of yes, after marriage, I have to be going to my church and not your church. Yes, and not to mention the church. Yes, but the boss man is asking, what is he going to do? Because the boss lady is saying that if they are not, if he's not going to allow her attend her own church that she has been attending, then there is no need of the marriage. But he has already paid her bride price. She has gone visiting. He has gone to see the family member introduction and everything. He just left with a white wedding, and after that, the boss lady is saying if he's not going to allow her attend her own church, then there is no marriage anymore. All right, so boss, what do you have to say? What's your advice to the boss man this evening? All right, just like I say that anytime the story comes up, all you need to do is just take this boss like your own. Let the boss man be your own brother. And this evening, all right. So, what is your advice? Or let the boss lady also be your own sister this evening. What is he going to do? The church is now the problem right here. Now that he has paid bride price and everything, and after wedding, the boss lady is saying, if you are not going to allow me to attend my church, then there is no need for the marriage. After everything, after he has gone, inviting people, telling people, friends and family that yes, I'm getting married, I'm doing the white wedding this year. After everything, and then coming up with church, and the boss man really wants her to be attending same church with him. So who is to give in now? That's the big question here. Who is to give in? Is it the boss man that is going to give in to always follow the boss lady to the church that she chooses, Or the boss lady should also listen that this is my husband, I have to also join him. Or yes, since we are all worshiping same God, let the both of them go pathways, go in different churches. What's your advice? The boss man needs advice this evening as he is listening right now. All right, here's the boss. The numbers again for you to call in would be 09029222944. 09029222944 or 0807773288. Right, boss, this is after us. You have to put the call through right now and advise the boss man on what to do concerning this story this evening. All right, so quickly before I introduce the guest once more, again in the studio, my candidate advice that I have to give to the boss man is this. These are the things that you all ask. There are certain things before accepting or going or taking bigger step to want to get married to someone or marry someone. Is questions. There are some certain questions you look down on. There are certain questions you say, we are bigger than this. It's just meant to be, irrespective of that is relationship, that she is going to be your wife or he's going to be your man. All right, you could have asked all of this, yes, and now the boss lady is trying to see it like it's kind of threat to you that, okay, fine, if you're not going to allow me to go to my church, it's a no-no for this marriage, which means yes, this is where you are going to be the man that you are. This is the challenges. These are tests that yes, it could just be that this is when or how to know if you're going to control your home or who is going to decide. Because the boss lady always loves, some boss lady, I say some women, they love the boss man being decisive, always standing on their own feet, owning that space of theirs, and also there are some bosses who always want the man that want to boss them around and want to also own it. All right, but now it seems like the boss lady wants to be the one that's always to decide in that family, in your own home to be. All right, so yes, just like we say that in church, these are the things that have been happening. It's happening daily basis. There are some persons who also want to say that yes, despite different religion, don't worry, I will get married. Will marry. There are some religions that accept their own accept the men to marry the females, all right, but the boss lady cannot also decide or pick or move into the other religion except understanding much more better understanding between the both of them and both family per se. But right now both of you are Christians. That is what you're saying here. Both of you are Christian, but the church is the problem right now. It's the problem. The boss lady, both of you love each other, but the boss lady is wanting you to allow her to attend your church. All right, it's big one here. It looks somehow so easy to tackle or per se to give advice, but it's also deep for you to also give advice. All right, so boss, put a call through right now. Before I read out the story again and also introduce the guest, put a call through again, and the numbers for you to call in will be 09029222944. 09029222944 or 0807773288. Put yourself in the shoes of the man. What are you going to do right now? Hello, good evening, boss.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Back to you, boss man.
Yeah, my name is Boss Paul. I'm calling from Muslim to this evening.
Oh, boss Paul, welcome.
Yeah, I'm good. How is work?
Very well, fantastic. So, how's the day?
Yeah, my day is still going on.
All right, that's good. Go ahead, give your advice.
So this issue is complicated. Let me not say it's big.
Yes.
It can be very, very dicey when it comes to denomination. Let me not say church now, because the church is a whole body.
Yeah, denomination, Pastor, yeah.
When it comes to denomination and marriage, it can be a very tricky situation. My parents found themselves in that situation and they couldn't handle it. And I can tell you authoritatively that it really affected the home.
Okay.
This one said I will not agree. This one said I will not agree. Will do my church. This one say I'm going to my own church. This one say I was born a Catholic. I cannot change and all of that. And I can tell you the effect is still telling on the children. It's not that God helped us, and somehow we're able to find our feet. It wasn't easy, and it's still not easy. Let me tell you that. And then when he got to my turn for getting married,
yes,
that pattern showed up.
Are you serious?
Yes, it showed up. I came from another church, my wife from another church, and then when we got married, she agreed actually that she was going to follow me to my church, and after everything,
yes,
the table turned, a kind of. And I prayed, I said, God, what should I do? Because I don't want what happened to my parents to happen to me.
Yes.
What I simply did was, I said, okay, if that is going to cause division in the family and affect my life and my future, let's look for a different church that is neutral to both of us.
Okay.
Either mine, either mine or ours. And that was what happened.
Yeah.
We looked for a neutral church, and both of us are there, and we have found peace.
Okay.
So to any couple out there, please, this is a very serious matter. Because by the time we keep bringing up broken homes, we produce broken children, and in turn a broken society, all in the name of religion, in the name of denominationalism, and it's not good for the nation. So please, if that is an idea they can buy, if they can share their ego, because I as a man have to sacrifice that.
Okay.
I have to take that bold step, even though some will call it foolish, but I know what I've gained from that, and I know what I've lost in the past because of that same issue. So if we can throw that out, I bet you it will go a long way in sharing all of these things they're arguing about.
All right. So
if you look at it last class, there is no point too. There's no point. It's one God, it's one God.
Exactly.
It's one meaning, it's
one
religion.
Yes. So Boss Paul, Boss Paul, you're saying that the both of them should share their ego. This one should leave yours. Let us now choose another church another denomination or another church rather that you are to attend.
Hello?
So both of them should share their egos. That okay, fine. You should leave your own. I should leave my own. Let us now go to separate church or denomination entirely.
That is neutral to the.
That is neutral to the both of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Let them look for. They should both pray and
see.
And then look for somewhere and just plant themselves there.
Okay.
That's the only way to solve this issue as far as I'm concerned. Because I've tried it and it has worked for me.
Okay. Thank you so very much, Boss Paul, on that advice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Stay bossed. All right. So just like he says, quite tricky. That is somehow that is happening. It's happening that whereby our parents at home we also want their children. It's not just they alone, but their children also grow with same attitude, same pattern. Okay, my parents this is how they also live their life. I decide where I want to go worship, but we all are serving the same God. All right, and now Boss Paul is saying that the both of them should share their egos. Okay, fine. I cannot come to your own. I cannot buy your own ideas, and you too, you cannot buy my own idea. All right, so. And boss man, that you both should go to a separate church that is neutral to the both of you and see if it's going to work. Right? If you can also share your ego, letting your ego go, and your own woman should also let her own ego go. Then both of us, let's go to separate one. We can actually go and be going for invitation to those various churches, various denominations of church per se. But this is our own family church. This is our own family church. All right. So that is what Boss Paul is saying this evening. All right. So thanks so very much, Boss Paul, for that advice. All right. On that advice. And yes, the numbers for you to call in will still be open before I read out the story again. And then the boss in the studio I'll have to introduce him now. All right. So the numbers for you to call in would be 0902 922 2944. 0902 922 2944 or 0807 777 3288 0807 777 3288. Alright, so boss, you can put a call through right now and advise of the boss man on how to go about these situation right now. Okay, so I have to take the story again, then I introduce the guest this evening. Keep the calls coming and then we'll have the discussion. Hello, good evening, boss.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening back to you, boss lady. What's the name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Dorothy. I'm calling from Honolulu.
Oh, boss Doris, all the way from One Man Village. Welcome. How's the day?
Thanks, sir.
All right, that's fantastic. So go ahead.
Okay, sir. Concerning the issue on grants,
Yes, boss.
yeah, I got married too. So there's something like that. Normally, in tradition or is in Nigeria stuff.
Yes,
But
yes,
to get married, you're supposed to go to your husband's church, right?
yes.
So it's something that they are supposed to settle amicably. It's not something that the woman will put in stand that she must go to her own church. You get?
Yes.
I think my own time I was going to the same church with my husband,
Okay.
but I discovered I wasn't having that joy of going to church.
That's
You
it.
get?
Yeah, the zeal.
The way of worship and all that. It's still thank God, but the joy I always had whenever I go to church on Sunday wasn't there. And even my husband was free. You get?
Yeah.
So, but I kept on trying to get used to the church
To the
system
church,
and all
yes.
that.
Yes.
And then later, finally, it was room on the day. I was like, okay, let's go to your church. On a Sunday, like, let's go to your church. And you understand? There's the joy of, I'm saying that they're playing music or they're doing things.
Yes, the activities, the church, the weekly activities and all that.
Later on, from there, he attended my own church. And he fell in love with the whole system there. I was started going to one church. So it's something they need to settle. It's not something that the woman will stand that is a right that they must go to her own church. Understand they need to play role there. You understand?
Yeah.
So let them sit down and settle the thing. That's just the whole thing.
All right.
God is everywhere.
Yes, God is everywhere. I love that. Thanks so very much, boss Dorothy, for that.
Thank you, sir.
The rest is best. As boss Dorothy is saying, I also like this idea too, boss man. That okay, fine, you should have. That's what boss Dorothy is saying, that have a taste of the both church. All right. So husband, okay, fine. Go to your own wife church when you get married. Attend that church for some Sundays, and then the boss lady will also attend your own church. And with that, you all have to understand the both atmosphere. And then you also, it's not easy. You adapt. It's just like trying to adapt to somewhere, or when you go to somewhere, you also have to adapt to that place. It's not easy to adapt. That is what I'm seeing in this story right now. For the both of you to adapt to your own church, different church is the problem. So the boss lady is saying that to go to your church will be somehow for me. I do not know how you do your own things, and you too going to your wife's church is also saying that's spirit to adapt. Yeah, I know it's not easy, but it will definitely take time. It will definitely take time, but yes, the both of you understand. So boss Dorothy is saying that, okay, fine, if you can adapt to both churches, and at the time you come together to say, okay, fine, let us go to this one. From there, the marriage can work at the same time too. This is happening. All right, so I take the story again, and then I introduce the boss man in the studio. I'm so sorry to do that, but I have to take the story again. All right, this one is saying that, good evening, boss. Please, I seriously need advice because this has been bothering me ever since the woman I paid a bride price and came up just some days ago, saying that after marriage that she will not be attending same church with me, but has. And with surprise, I thought she was joking, not until I called her yesterday to confirm, and also today too to confirm if she was serious about her statements. And she further said if I will not allow her attend her own church that she has been attending, that then the marriage will not work. When we were dating, she never brought up this discussion. All right. When we were dating, she never brought up this discussion, and not until after I paid her bride price. Now, left with the white wedding, which we are planning to wed this year. Please, I need advice because I want her to be attending same church with me as husband and wife after the wedding. Boss, what should I do? Alright, so boss, that is the story, and the numbers again for you to call in will be 0902-922-2944. 0902-922-2944. or 0807 777 3288. Alright, so a boss put a conference and advice at the boss on how to go about this story, this situation this evening. This we have to discuss about this. So put a conference and advice the boss man on how to go about the situation. What is he going to do? Church issue is now what they're talking about after paying bride price. Now the boss lady is saying that she's going to attend her own church, and if he's not going to allow her to attend her own church, then there is no marriage. After paying bride price, he just wedding left. He just wear the white wedding, and they are planning to do that this year. So what is he going to do? Let him be your brother, and let the boss lady be your sister. Advise them. Let them be you this evening. What are you going to do if being in this story this evening? All right. So I have to introduce the boss man this evening. He's not the person, but the Tunchee boss. Once again, I say welcome this evening.
Yeah, thank you, Ogbuefi, and good evening to everyone. It's always a good moment to be here and listening at the story and what the boss man is talking about. It amazes me because I know, like we've been saying from the onset, that the basis of love is not founded on either tribe, religion, countryman, countrywoman. It's bonded on two hearts connecting to each other. And if two hearts are connected to each other to go this far, to want to live together as husband and wife, paying the dowry, I feel the issue of where to worship shouldn't come in place. I was listening to the story, and it made me remember a portion of the Bible that says that some people, early Christians, some were saying I'm for Apollos, and some were saying I'm for Paul, and some were saying I'm for Peter. And then the disciples then had to tell them that no, you're all going through one channel to worship God. You all believe in one person. So the issue of church, it amazes me when it comes to play in homes, in marriage, because it's not something that is supposed to play a role. If both persons are Christians, what is supposed to be in their mind is following the footsteps of Christ, not bringing that as if you don't marry me or if you don't come to my church. Going to church is all about connecting to God, whichever way. Even if you go to a place whereby they don't even sing, as long as the presence and spirit of God is there, you feel connected. You're not going to church to entertain yourself. That is the problem most persons are having. So people go to church for their own personal reasons. Some go to showcase fashion, some goes to just entertain themselves, dance, hear good music, hear the preacher man motivate you, inspire you, and come back. No. So when those things, when people put those thoughts in head, it makes them want to bring up this in play. Growing up, there was a time Nollywood acted a movie on this, and you can see that because of these girls from this church and these guys from this church, they are not going to get married. So it's something that have been in play for a long time. But I want to tell something. The boss lady, before she fell in love with the man to marry the man, she knew that this was where this guy worshipped.
This person worships,
and she didn't fall in love with him because he was worshiping in that church or he was doing this or that. She fell in love with him because she felt connection. She felt that mutual understanding with the boss man. That mutual understanding, that respect should be in play. The moment you're getting married to a man, you're living your old life to accepting that man's way of life. Just like the moment you're getting married to a woman, as a man, you're also living your old way to accept the new way of that person. That is where we bring compatibility in play. Now they are not both compatible. The boss lady should not, our advisor, should not stir up quarrel or problem that is not supposed to be there. Because this case, in as much as it's simple, it sounds like what are these two talking about, it has caused a lot of home to break. There are a lot of broken home due to issue of where to worship and where not to worship, forgetting the fact that the priority of worshiping or gathering in a particular place is to communicate with God. So the issue of he must go to her church.
Yeah.
She is stirring up a unpeaceful home.
That's about to build.
Yeah, she's building up a toxic home.
Yes.
In what way? Using the church as a startup point, or using the denomination as a startup point for her. It means that whenever she wants anything for the man to do for her, she will tell him that if you don't do this marriage will not work.
So she wants to be the boss. She wants to boss the marriage. She wants
Yes.
to being the decisive.
Yes, a woman is meant to be submissive to her husband.
Okay.
In marriage, no matter the circumstances, you're meant to be submissive. While in return, a husband is meant to be these three things: 1, loving; 2, caring; and 3, respectful.
Okay.
You respect your wife, you love your wife, and you care for her. While in the other way around, a woman is meant to be submissive. Because the moment a woman is submissive, she respects her husband, she loves her husband, she cares for him, she can take his flaws and make it right. So in this case, the boss lady should remove that mindset. It's not a good mindset for her.
For her to decide.
Yes.
And just standing on it that if you're not allowing me to go to my church, then I should call off the marriage.
It's not a good mindset for her. Because this man has married her.
Yes, already.
He has paid by price.
Yes.
He can choose to tell her that, you see that church, that place, that church you're going to, stop it. There are a lot of men that does that. Say, stop that church and start attending. She should be even happy that she's married to a man, to a godly man. There are some men that the moment they marry, they'll start practicing diabolic means
because of that reason.
So what do you now call such a man? You get married to a man and then that man is diabolical. Then how will you now say? Will you not tell him? Will you not start cautioning him that way? So I will advise the boss lady and any lady in this situation, when you're getting married to your husband, the issue of church should not be a problem.
Okay.
With your husband, as long as your husband is not taking you to an evil place.
Yes.
Where I will tell you that, the moment he say, let's go to this place which is bad, I cannot tell you for 100%, you can tell him no. But as long as he's worshiping God, communicating,
you should be happy that you're getting married to a godly man, a man that knows God.
Yes, in most cases, the wedding is meant to happen in the man's church. In most cases,
okay,
it happens in the man's church. But there are some men, you see them, out of love for their wife, they will say, I want to wed you in your church.
Okay.
So it becomes a very good thing. But if a man says, no, I want to raise my family based on this foundation, especially for all those Orthodox churches that the man was actually born into.
Okay.
Yes, like the Orthodox church, like most of them. So if most men that are born in such churches mostly like to do their wedding in that churches, in those church. So the boss lady should calm down. It is not issue of dragging. This is spirituality. When they marry and continue in that church, if that place is not of God, as long as both of them are strong in faith, the Spirit of God will tell them, this church you are going to now is not going to help your home.
Right.
Change and go to this particular church, and you go to this particular denomination, and there you will see my spirit flowing in you. Because the moment they start breathing whose church not to go, whose church to go, the toxicity of that home will start coming in. From there, you see bad energy sliding into that marriage. The next thing she will want to say, or the man might want to say, okay, in return, and let me look for what I will tell her, and if she doesn't do it too, the marriage will end. The man can come out and say, I don't want your mother to come to my house again.
Those
or your families to come to my house again. If they come to this house, the marriage has ended. Exactly. That is doing me, I do you. And when that synergy starts calling into an early marriage, trust me, that marriage is meant to crash.
Okay. Alright, so boss, right now we're still after hours of Boss FM 95.5 Abuja. with boss Ogbuefi and the Tunchee in the studio with me. All right, so the number for you to call in was to be 0902 or 0807 777 3288. 0807 777 3288. All right, so call in and give your advice this evening to the boss man. And yes, I have to take out the story once more, and then we'll go get some cool music this evening. I have to go and give you some soft music because you deserve to be happy this evening after a long day. All right, so the story goes this way. It says, "Good evening, boss. Please, I seriously need advice because this has been bothering me ever since the woman I paid her dowry. Her bride price came up just some days ago, saying after marriage that she will not be attending same church with me, but has. And with surprise, I thought she was joking. Not until I called her yesterday to confirm, and also today too, to confirm if she was serious about her statement. And she further said if I will not allow her attend her own church that she has been attending, that then the marriage will not work. When we were dating, she never brought up this discussion, and not until after I paid her dowry, now left with the white wedding, which we are planning to wear this year. Please, I need advice because I want her to be attending same church with me as husband and wife after the wedding. Boss, what should I do now?" All right, so boss, this is the story. All right, so all you need to do is to call in and give a candid advice this evening. Just like I do tell you that let the boss man be your brother and let the boss lady be your sister. So what are you going to do if you're to be the person in this situation right now? What are you going to do whereby denomination, church becomes the problem in your home, in your marriage? And this has been happening and it's still happening. All right, so if it happens to you, how did you scale through? And you might also want to share your own idea on how it happens to you and what you did for you to come out of it. So the boss man might just make use of that advice and listen to you, and definitely to also work for him. All right, so boss, put a call through and give your candid advice to the boss man this evening. All right, so when you call in, you give your name, your location, and then your advice, boss. And the numbers for you to call in was to be 0902 922 2944. 0902 922 2944 or 0807 777 3288. 0807 777 3288. You can send your text message to that number at